Hi guys, I'm just here to help you read The Lamb by William Blake and to get you started on your group work here. So, as we saw yesterday, this poem has got short lines, 6 or 7 syllables in each line, and every line rhymes with the next one, so it's constructed by couplets. It's made from couplets, so-called couplets. This is what you immediately notice when you read the poem. It's short, and it's playful, and it's fun. But actually, there's a bit more to it than that. It's actually quite carefully constructed. It's got a lot of little poetic features that help it become more musical. And it is very musical. And it does seem to just roll off the tongue very quickly. And I'll try to explain a few of the reasons why before I let you work on it yourselves. But first, let me just read it, so you can hear the rhythm, and I'll try to exaggerate just a little bit about how the rhythm is supposed to go. Little lamb, who made thee? Dost thou know who made thee? Gave thee life and bid thee feed by the stream and o'er the mead. Gave thee clothing of delight, softest clothing woolly bright. Gave thee such a tender voice, making all the vales rejoice. Little lamb, who made thee? Dost thou know who made thee? Little lamb, I'll tell thee, little lamb, I'll tell thee. He is called by thy name, for he calls himself a lamb. He is meek and he is mild, he became a little child. I a child and thou a lamb, we are called by his name. Little lamb, God bless thee, little lamb, God bless thee. Yes, and it's easy to almost laugh at this poem because it's seemingly naive and simple, but here are a few of the things that Blake has done to make it seem so, even if the poet himself is not a simple or a naive man. First of all, the meter of this poem is so-called trochaic meter. That means there has to be a stress on every other syllable starting on the first syllable, and then the second syllable is unstressed, and then stressed again, unstressed, stressed. So, little lamb, who made thee? Dost thou know who made thee? And so on and so forth, and that gives it a quick and sort of easygoing rhythm, adding to this childish spirit of the poem. Second of all, Blake uses a lot of so-called assonance in this poem, and assonance, that's when two words don't rhyme, but they have got similar sounds. And here's a good example: stream and mead. They don't rhyme, and they are not a couplet, but they have stream, eam, and mead, eat. They have the same sound to them. And if you use a lot of assonance in a poem, it makes it seem more musical. It seems like there's these almost hidden rhymes that makes the stanzas almost dance, so to speak. And life and bid and feed, not very obvious assonance, but and thee as well, but you have the I sound again and again. He also chooses a vocabulary of bright, cheerful words: life, feed, stream, mead, and so on and so forth. They are all pleasant images that help reinforce this mood of happy innocence. And finally, he uses alliteration. Little lamb, there's an obvious one. And alliteration, as you probably know or should know, helps create even more rhythm than the meter already does. It's a sort of rhyming, only with consonants. So, on the surface, this poem is simple and naive, but it's carefully constructed to be simple and naive. And Blake achieves this by using a number of effects: short lines, just a few syllables, trochaic meter, couplets with rhyming couplets, assonance, bright, light vocabulary, and finally alliteration. And there's even more to say. You can talk about how he activates different senses and stuff like that. But I'll leave that to you, and I hope you enjoyed this little podcast. Bye.